Ally, from a proximity point of view, is a lot closer to the LGBTQIA community and member, and they take very deliberate actions in terms of advocating for the issues and for the complexity of what this community actually experiences on a day-to-day basis. RNB really does a lot when it comes to, I think, the issues of diversity, right, and promoting, making sure that there's solidarity.
Shell Downstream South Africa has deliberately and actively implemented policies that are inclusive. I think in this day and age, each and every one of us are fighting one battle or the other.
Currently, the business has an Affinity Group that has been established to drive various interest and benefit for the LGBTQIA community and employees. So the group is called RNB OL, or RNB Origin Lambda. And what we do in terms of the Affinity Group is we drive various activities within the Affinity Group to make sure that there's forums or webinars that are taking place to share important understanding educational material across the organization. So that's one aspect that we do. The other aspect that we do is we also look to drive policy changes to make sure that from a policy perspective and the well-being of our employees are actually looked after. And we also have a learning stream where we focus on making sure that there's learning material or educational material that is made available across the various platforms within the organization for our colleagues and workers in the organization. And lastly, we've got the communication stream that looks into making sure that for all these activities that we do in the group are being communicated throughout the organization. And I think that's very important because they're able to navigate some of the spaces that LGBTQIA members do not have access to, and they're able to open up those channels.
It is through these LGBTI programs and really challenging the status quo and having those crucial conversations with people that we can progress as a society. So the LGBTI Plus network is a network that is fully supported by the leadership team. It is a network that is fully supported by our country chair.
There's no longer tiptoeing around LGBTQIA issues. I think being silent is very dangerous. So I think the actual actions, the concrete actions translate into the real lived experiences of employees on the ground, whereas I think symbolic gestures is a one-off event, right? It's almost distant, when it comes to real issues and real conversations the employees are having on the ground day to day. And I think that's what makes it so important in terms of having, actual concrete actions. And those actions are what really creates the right environment and the right platform for LGBTQIA employees to feel comfortable and feel at home, to bring themselves to the workplace and give their best.